time of day, and no plant no seeds. Our man want smoke good herb, and no grow no trees. Farmers stress, farmer feel oppressed. The food that we grow, we should have.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, December the 6th, 2016. We see this year is getting almost out of here, so you can see we need to be ready. Also, we're on Pegasus, we're on Channel 13, Time Warners. We're live tonight, Time Warner Cable. Also, emerging with Time Warner is Spectrum. So you can go to the website, you can see Time Warners, and you also can see Spectrum as well. But tonight, we're on Pegasus, on Channel 13, and you can call us live tonight in the studio. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight, live. But if you missed tonight's broadcast, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But you can catch us tonight, or you can have a link right to your email, to your phone, or to your tablet. All you have to do is get in touch with me through email, phone, or if I see you abroad, say you want to see the show. And I'll send you a link. Or you send your email and I'll send you a link directly to your phone or your tablet. And so you can have the show direct. And you can have it anytime you want. You can watch it. Find out what is going on, what matters at this round table. And so you too can be seated here, okay? We had Anna Marshall last week, and she told us about many things. But we know that you have stories. And so we want you. We have a seat out available for you, so you can be here as well and tell the people, the audience, what is going on, what are these companies doing, and how they're hurting you and how they are hurting people's lives. Also here with me, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
Not bad, Stanley. How you doing?
Good. We just want to let the people know that, listen, we see people and they watch the show and we give them shout outs. Right. Also, I want to make sure that Chela, I still have your material. Stacking, I have it. I have this, a chocolate model. I have all your stuff. You keep honeys, keep this up, okay? And I know it's other women's out there that's doing this, but you know what? You keep it up because I'm letting you know that I'm here for you, okay? And I see what they're doing, and I see what people are trying, okay, to do. They want the money for themselves. They don't want to help you out. They don't want to help your family. I already know. We are working on this, so don't you worry about it. Jackie, in the mall, we know what's going on. We know a living wage. We know what's going on. We're going to take care of this. So we asking you, just keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing, because guess what? We're on our job, okay? And this is what I want to let the ladies know that, hey, listen, we are in their corner. Chela from the Bronx, I'm in your corner. Don't you worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's all. That's it.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there, as people will call them, haters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that's not successful and want to be, but they don't want to do the things they need to do to be successful. So therefore, you know, when people are climbing that ladder there's always somebody trying to pull them down.
Exactly.
There's always somebody trying to pull them backwards, you know? So y'all just keep climbing.
Yeah.
Just keep on climbing. Don't worry about, you know, getting pulled down. There's always going to be somebody there to catch you. So don't worry about that.
And we also got some disturbing news how all of the companies and Walmarts and all these different companies holding back, don't want to pay people overtime, and they you know, and they want to fire people
if they get too much overtime.
First of all, if they get overtime, period.
Consecutively.
Thank you.
Yes.
And so that's like, you know, that's outrageous. It's things that we're finding out that, listen, we about to step to all of this. You know, this is outrageous what they're doing. So you know, once we get the wind of it, once we get news, that's it. You know, our motto, talking is over. There's no more talking. So we go right into action. Once we get it, we put it out there to you, then we go take care of it. You know, and this is what we do. You know, so we're telling people, listen, you know, if you don't want us to know about it, I'm sorry, but don't tell us. Because once you tell us, it's done. Okay? There's no more talking. There's nothing to talk about. You know, we about action. You know, that's what we do. You know, so when we on this living wage campaign, this movement, we tell you get on a train. That's why we do it. We tell you get on the train because we're going express. There's no stopping here. You know, Milton, they thought we wasn't going nowhere with that.
Yeah, but we did.
Thank you.
We went everywhere.
Thank you.
You know,
and now we about to take it to another level.
Oh, yes.
You know, for 2017, about to take this thing, you know, to another level.
One thing for sure y'all can believe, we are not backing up.
Thank you.
Our reverse is broke. It's been broke. All right? It's forward, straight ahead.
That's right.
That's the way we're going. We're trying to nip all of this stuff in the bud. It ain't just for us. It's, you know, it's for the families that can't help themselves. The people who think, you know, they're not worth what their job is paying them, you know, or they're worth more. Some companies don't care if you make it, as long as you're making them money.
Thank you.
And that's the way it is. So when it comes right down to it, we are looking at it in the aspect of we've been in those shoes. We wore those socks. We got it going on, so we're going to help you get it going on.
That's right.
So we're not stopping. We're coming straight at it. When people say, well, what are you guys getting out of it? We getting the satisfaction that somebody else is able to live with a living wage.
Thank you.
That they're able to feed their families. They're messing around there. They can, you know, pay their bills and all of this. There's guys that are working 40-hour weeks that can't pay their bills. Hey, and you know, the living wage, it ain't all that, but it'll help you with what you got.
That's right.
I mean, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. And a lot of these companies are telling you they can't pay you a living wage, well, they're lying to you.
That's right.
Okay? If you look at the big stores like Walmart, they're trying to tell you they can't pay you a living wage. They're all overseas. How they can't pay you a living wage?
Thank you.
You know, when it comes right down to
That's
it,
right.
you know, it's a shame what they do to these people and don't want nobody to speak on it.
Right.
You know, I mean, we had a gentleman on here one time who was talking about Sodexo. All right, Sodexo is paying a living wage to some people. To some people. Not everybody. To some people. We didn't forget about you, Sodexo. We just want you to know. All right, we still got you down in where, you know, where you are. You're doing half of the right thing. Now you need to pay everybody a living wage.
Right.
You know, it's not easy to live in Ithaca because of these high prices.
That's right.
I mean, everything is high here. When you sit here and you look at a studio apartment for $800, come on, man. Some places that's a house payment.
It sure is a house
you know?
payment.
I mean, if you sit there and look at it, it's cheaper to buy a house than it is to rent an apartment.
And you can see that just the inflation, just the taxes, just, you know, the cost of living here, you know, and, you know, to meet the needs here, don't talk about, you know, a child, you know, or two. You know, we would just talk about one person. But if you add, you know, children, then, you know, listen, you need about 3 or 4 jobs because you're not going to make it here in Ithaca what they're giving you because they don't want to pay a living wage. That's outrageous, you know. And so we making sure that that these companies pay a living wage, that these companies don't renege on people, you know, that start off with then next you know, they cut back.
Right.
You know, and then they, start getting rid of people or tell people, oh, well, we got to cut your hours and stuff like that. We want to make sure that they don't do this because we know that they'll do this to try to save money for themselves, okay, and for the company, and forget about you and your family. So we know what the companies do. We know their tricks. We know how they cut your hours, don't want to pay you overtime. They put that on something else, or on another check, so it could be regular time. We know what they do, but yet they want you to work for the holidays and all of these other days, and they want to stay home and give presents, but you are slaving and working hard.
And ain't got no present.
And won't even get time and a half.
That's messed up.
You see?
That's really messed up because, these people out here, they're working and they're working hard, man, and they need money. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's not easy to live in Ithaca. So when it comes right down to it, they're not worrying about if your family's all right, long as you making money for them and their family's all right. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, while these guys are going to the Bahamas, Barbados, and all these other places, you can't even go to Elmira and get a Happy Meal for your kids. So, I mean, when it comes right down to it, you make your money for them, you're securing their family, but they're not doing nothing for yours.
My thing is that the governor, told these people, these people he was going to give them $15. And this man, gave people $12.50. And, I'm surprised, I told you if I had a bulldozer, I would have ran it right through where he at. Just, bulldoze the whole joint down. Why? Because, this man has lied to people. He's a clown. He campaigned on your power, on your money, on your, your vote, to put him in there, and guess what he gave you? $12, okay? And guess what? And then he don't even want to say nothing about it. If you ask him about it, he don't want to say nothing about it because he know he lied, okay? And this man is in office, okay? And this is a disgrace. You got people in office that's doing this, okay? And they supposed to be working for you, okay? They supposed to be slave unto you, but seems like they want you to slave unto them, okay? So we see what is happening here with the government, okay? And guess what? It ain't good. And we're here to tell you, it ain't good, okay? Because all they want to do is get there, and then they just give you some old nonsense, okay? So you need to take it from me because you're going to see it. And when you see it, just say I told you, but guess what? It'll be too late for that, okay? So I'm here to let you know that we didn't go for that, okay? We on this train, and we're going to keep moving, and we're not about what he's doing because he ain't helping nobody. We're going to help folks. We're going to help you. We don't care what he's doing because he ain't doing nothing. So he's not our concern, okay? You are our concern. You is what matters at this round table. Him, guess what? We don't want to hear about it, okay? And so this is why you see us daily doing what we do, because we don't let people come in and talk about, no, we're not about that. We're not on that. We're not getting up. We're on the train, and we're going express.
You sit back and you look at all these big companies and all these CEOs, and these CEOs, they sit back and they move around, and they move these people around, and at the end of the year they get this great big huge bonus, okay? But they're not sharing it with the people that they work for to work for them.
Right.
They're not doing that. They're giving you a $15 Wagman's gift card.
Thank you.
And here they is coming out with $250 million.
Yep.
If it's going to be to where, like, you're going to spend that much money, spend it on your workers, because they're the ones that's helping you get it. They're the ones that's doing it for you. This guy that's sitting back up here pushing this pencil, I'm not saying he don't deserve some money, but take care of the people that's taking care of you.
to build that company.
Don't get it twisted. We got a lot of people out there talking about, well, you and Stanley sitting there and y'all. We know.
Thank you.
See, because we worked for that $8.50, that $8.75. We did that.
That's right.
All right. We picketed our own job. All right. In our work clothes, so people would know these guys ain't playing. We wasn't trying to hide nothing. The people that we worked for, when they would get off work and come out there and see us out there picketing, what could they do? Hang their head? Because they know they what? They did what? They're not giving us what we deserve, what we need. It's not easy working in that joint.
That's right.
And a lot of people think, oh, you work for the county. I don't work for the county. Okay? But now the people that I do work for are giving us a living wage. So like, hey, you know, when it comes right down to it, you have to live your life the way you live it. But you also should be able to live it comfortably. If you put on your boots in the morning, you put on your apron to go to work or whatever, you should be able to make the money that you need to make in order to put your kids to bed, give them a hot meal in the morning. All right, you got people that got children and only see them maybe 15 minutes a day because they got to work 2 or 3 jobs.
That's right.
The one friend of mine, her children was calling the grandmother mom because they didn't see their mom so much because she had to work 2 jobs just to support her kids. And that's here in Ithaca.
That's right.
So, you know, we ain't knocking people for what they do. But what we are saying is, you companies out there, you need to mess around there. Stop lying to these people. Stop trying to put them on part-time and give them what they deserve because they're doing the work for you. When it comes right down to it, if those people quit, it's going to take you a couple of days to get somebody to replace them. But how long is it going to take them to realize, why did that one person quit and I got their job? Oh, I see. They wasn't making no money, and you want me to bend over here backwards and, you know, walk around sideways and do all of this here stuff, but you ain't paying me to do that. And for all you people out there that's sitting up there thinking you ain't worth nothing, you're worth 40 times more than what they're paying you. So, you know, keep that in mind.
And we know people that got stories. We know people got something to say. We know people got fired, you know. But what we're saying is, we have a chair here for you. We want you to come here, bring yourself here to this chair so we can help you. Then, once you get to this chair, guess what? The audience will see that you has got help, okay? Like Ann Marsha, she sat in this chair last week.
Sure did.
She's gonna get help. The next time she sit in this chair, she's going to be telling you what the kind of help she had, what kind of help she got, and what has been done for her. Because we already told her what to do. And we told her, if you saw us last week, we told her to collect her documents, and we'll take care of the rest. That's what we told her. That's what's going to happen. But she's going to tell you, after what we have done, how her outcome was. So we asking you to get in the chair. Get this chair. That's what this chair is here for. This is 2017. We're leaving this chair for everybody. We're even going to put more out. But this chair is going to be for people that want to sit here and that's not afraid, that has courage, because we're going to help you. All we asking you to do is get in the chair. That's all.
Speak your mind.
We don't want you to be afraid of them, because we are not. And you on this team, you don't got to be afraid of them, because we're going to back you up. That's what we're saying, and we can do that.
We don't say things that we don't do.
Thank you.
All right? We mean everything we say.
And you ain't got to worry about nobody threatening you or putting their hand on you. You ain't got to worry about that.
No.
We going to take care of the rest of that. All you need to do is get in this chair.
And let us know.
And let us know. We'll take care of the rest.
You know, you got people out there that's telling these people, you know what? If you do this and if you do that, I'm going to fire you.
Right.
I'm going to lay you off. I'm going to cut your time. I'm going to drop you down to part-time. Let us get something straight. If that person is doing their job and you drop them down to part-time, you take their time away from them, okay? Things are going to happen for you, and you're not going to like it.
Thank you.
Because you see, we're rolling up now.
That's right. That's
All right, we're rolling up right
That's
now.
right.
All right, and we're coming at all of these people.
That's right.
That are scaring these people.
That's right.
To keep doing what they do.
Mm-hmm.
We had a gentleman on here who came and worked for a place. We can't mention the name.
That's right.
All right, and he's telling how they're pushing all of the people out there that was doing the work, giving their positions to these young guys, and now the young guys ain't working out.
Thank you.
So the whole thing about it is, if you're going to do the job, do the job. If you're going to take somebody's job away from them, make sure you're giving it to somebody who's going to uphold it, someone that's going to keep it, somebody that's going to do the job, not somebody that's going to pass the buck.
Right.
And that's what you guys are doing.
That's what they're doing.
You want these little young guys to be out here because you want it to be a young look for these people. That's not what you want. You want these little young guys to be out here so you can say, all right, well, you can work here for 20, 30 years. All right? And by that time, hey, but how much money you paying these people to do that? They, you tell them one thing, and it sounds really good at that time. But when it comes right down to it, and they figure out what they got to do to get that, it ain't all that. It ain't all that at all. So sit back, stay tuned, and watch our moves, because we got something for you.
Exactly. And we letting you know that, see, some people are already saying, who gave us this authority that we got? Who gave us what we do? Well, first of all, you need to know where the authority comes from, okay? And it doesn't come from man. So that's the wrong place to look at. Don't look at man, because he ain't got nothing. Man has screwed this thing up, okay? You need to go above. The King of Kings, he gives authority. When he gives you authority, you can move any way he wants you to move. And you can go and you can use the sword, okay? Why? Because he is tired, okay? And he is giving people, okay? And that is us. He is giving us the authority to do what we are doing. First of all, to help people and to make sure people live and survive. And he has given us that job, and we're going to do it. And guess what? He has given us the tools and the power to do it. And guess what? We're going to do it, okay? And you will see that this ain't no game. And guess what? You got to be trusted. If he can't trust you, okay, with nothing, I'm sorry. You can't get nothing from him. You got to be trusted. He's got to trust you, okay? Trust you with the power. Trust you that you can do a job. Trust that you can do what he tells you to do. This is what we are doing. He told us to do it. We're going to do it. Not just for Ithaca, not just for New York, not just for the state here, not just for this country, but we're going abroad in every country. Wherever we see poverty is at, we're going. We're going to help them as well.
A lot of people call us, and a lot of people, send us emails and stuff like that from different countries, talking about how they wish that they can get somebody to come over there and do their poverty like the way we're doing it over here. A lot of times, a lot of these third world countries that ain't got nothing, to where people that are ruling this country got these people on the thumb.
That's right.
We ain't trying to hear that.
That's right.
We ain't trying to hear it. We're spreading out. And like I said, we rolling up on people who, and when we roll up on them, it's going to be too late for them to react.
Thank you.
Because we're going to already have their number. All right, we're going to shut this down. We're going to open this up. You're going to pay them this. You're going to pay them that. And this is what they're going to do. So when it comes right down to it, we have a lot of people in this country that texts us, emails us, and says, hey, look, how can I get this started? Well, we'll give you the knowledge. We'll tell you how to do it. We ain't ashamed.
Thank you.
We share.
We'll teach you. We'll
show you how to do it.
We'll teach you.
So,
we can teach you the tools. We have the tools. We can teach you.
That's
okay?
right.
So that you can get this thing going for your family and your loved ones. Okay? So my thing is we're not telling you how to do it. We're telling you, are you willing to do it? okay? We're telling you, do you want to do it? We're telling you, get on a train and you'll find out that, hey, listen, we can teach you the tools to do it, but do you want to do it? Because some people don't want to do it. So we can't help that, you know? But our job is to help you, okay? That's our job, and we're going to do that. And so we know who we're going up against. We're going up against conglomerate companies, billionaire companies. We already know that, but we can shut them down because we got the tools to do it. And we can tell it to you, we can teach it to you, but you can't be afraid, okay? This is what we're telling you, and this is what we're going to do, and you're going to see this, okay? And we're going to start it off. 2017 is a new year. And I just want to give Chela from the Bronx again, I got your stuff, okay? And you stacking all the way, so don't you be ashamed, okay? Don't be ashamed. I got you. I'm going to work for you. I'm helping you out, okay? And all of the other women, okay, that's working and supporting their families. Guess what? I'm here for you. Good night. See you next week.
The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, the man.
Agricultural survival.
The man.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. Haile Selassie, I say, any country that use agriculture as the main source of income can look forward to the future with confidence. But because of lack of confidence in self, we tend to put our responsibility on someone else.
The seeds and the land. What is the plan? What is the plan? The man, the seeds and the land. Till the soil, till the soil. Our man for eat 3 times a day and no plant no seeds. Our man want smoke good herb and no grow no trees. Farmers stress, farmer feel oppressed. The food that we grow, we should have export. But the food that we grow, we see them import. Importation stun the growth of the Jamaican dollar. Fail the economy, then them bow to IMF, trying to pass them tests.
And with some seeds now, I'm the planter. Digging deep to find the essence of living. Because life is not all about blinging.
Science of agriculture.
It involves soil being tilling on, seeds being planted on, taking care of your kids, creating a better future for them youth here. But our life will be an illusion with the failure of agriculture. But because of 500 years of slavery, without pay and agronomy, creating our mind a reverse psychology to think that agriculture is so low and dirty.